Thank you so much, Tim. Now, Tropical Storm Nicholas, it is making quite the entrance here on the Texas coast. Now, it has quite the interesting path. It's making its way up the Gulf here from when it was in Mexico and from the southern Gulf of Mexico. It is not quite making landfall yet because landfall is based on when the eye comes down, not when the storms are around. But there, we are already seeing a lot of heavy rains and storm surge already coming into the Texas coast, even along Louisiana as well. Now, it's got quite the interesting path here. I've got some timestamps here to help show you guys what's going on. Now, within about 12 hours, we're going to be about 12 to 24 hours. We're going to see it hit the Houston area. So that's when they're going to be getting those heavy storms. And really, you can see the center here is right where all this red is. That's where those high clouds are. That's where that reflectivity is coming from because it is just so high in the sky. It's what our satellites are seeing first, and that's where there's so many clouds coming through. So around that area, it's going to be coming to Houston around 24 hours. Now by 36 hours, it's going to be right here along this Texas-Louisiana border. So you see where this first L is. Hopefully it will be weakened to around a tropical depression or even just a low pressure system by then, but we will have more info on what it does when it happens, you know. Now, I want to move in a little bit closer because you see it's going to be making landfall right here in this bay that's along Victoria, Texas. It's going to be coming around there and making that oddly sharp right turn. Right now, it's headed about northeast, about 12 miles per hour, but it's going to be turning mostly fully east, and that's how it makes that curve into Houston and along southern Louisiana as well. Now, the big things to worry about with a tropical storm, really any tropical storm, is going to be heavy rains, flooding, storm surge, and high winds as well. Now, this is a map here of all the precipitation you're going to be seeing in the Texas and Louisiana earlier. Some of the strongest rain is going to be along these spots where you see the yellow and the orange and even this purple as well. And notice how easily it follows along this track of the tropical storm. Now, I am going to let that go away here so you can see what it looks like without, because as the tropical storm makes its way through, those rain chances just disperse, and they're going to be extremely heavy rains, 6 inches to a foot or even 18 inches in some spots as well. Now, here in West Texas, we are not seeing any of that. I'm going to switch gears really quick because there is going to be a bit of an effect on us over these next couple of days. Right now, we're in the upper to mid 70s. Those temperatures are starting to drop because the sun has gone down. There aren't too many clouds in the sky. Going hour by hour, you see we're in the mid 70s right now. Those are going to be dropping as we get into the morning. We see our low of 64 in the morning time before that sun comes out. And once it's out, it is going to be brightening things up quite a bit. Now, where Tropical Storm Nicholas comes into play is because we are going to be seeing some rain chances as we get through. So there are going to be mostly clear skies, but you see temperatures are going to be in the low 90s. That's because there's some moisture that Tropical Storm Nicholas has brought into the area, which is keeping things a lot cooler than usual. So, you know, we've had some temperatures in the mid 90s for the past couple of days, and that's not the case. Showing you our high temps, you see we've got possibly 88 tomorrow, 89 on Wednesday. Once we hit Friday, the tropical storm makes its way through. We jump right back up to 95 degrees. Now, to show you a 7-day forecast here, you see those low chances. Those rain chances are mostly going to be in our southern counties, so it's just about a 20% chance. Same in Abilene, but it's usually going to be a little bit warmer, low 90s. Once we hit the weekend, those temperatures jump up to the mid to upper 90s. Now over to you, Tim.